Oh boy, here we go again. Another video that I'm making about the election. And anyway, it is 11 past 11. So what my phone says. But anyway, here we are an hour before election day. Actually, it is election day on the East Coast. But anyway, 1 hour before the election day, and some more thoughts on the election. Because I got a phone call from someone I'm close to who was worried that asked me of a favor, asked me to please vote against Donald Trump. It's like, well, I'm not going to vote for him. Like I've said before in these videos, I've said that I'm not going to vote for Donald Trump. I don't support Donald Trump. I don't have any Trump t-shirts. I don't have any bumper stickers or anything that says Trump to vote for him. But the thing is, if I had to choose, someone held a gun to my head and said, you have to vote for somebody. Who's it going to be? Well, it would be Trump. But the thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing I did 4 years ago. I'm going to write a name, write the person who I'm voting for in as my candidate. And I don't even know who that'll be. So if you want me to vote for you, post comments, say that this is an awesome, post comments about how awesome this video is, how much you love my videos, and how just I should get tons and tons of money for my videos, and YouTube and people should do that. If you want me to vote for you, just say that and maybe I will. But anyway, just kidding. But anyway, so anyway, my brother was said that some of the things he said I'm going to talk about. He said that Donald Trump has given people the right to be racist. With some of the things he said, that he's, things that he's said about minorities and people, immigrants and stuff. And so my brother is worried that immigrants and minorities will be scapegoated and attacked for being immigrants, for being minorities. He's worried about that. Those people who do that would have done that anyway, even if Donald Trump tells them to do it. They would do that anyway. If they attack people for being racist, for being if people get attacked for being minorities or immigrants, those people would have been attacked anyway, no matter if somebody tells them to do it or not. They're racist, period. Okay. But one thing that Democrats don't do, my brother's a Democrat, who called me earlier this evening, but there's something that Democrats won't do, okay, and that is make a distinction between immigrants and illegal immigrants. They won't do that. They're all immigrants. They all deserve to be here. Well, no, they don't all deserve to be here. The people who are illegal immigrants do not deserve to be here. Do not. Okay? That means they should get their butts kicked right out of America. And Hillary, what she would do, she would let as many people come as they wanted to. From wherever. You know, it doesn't matter if they hate us or not. It doesn't matter if they want to kill as many Americans as they want or not. She would let them all in. Sure, come on in, come on in. You want to kill as many Americans as possible? Fine, go ahead, come on in, come on in. We would have people all over America getting killed by these people, by some of these people. We don't know which ones are which. We don't know which ones want to kill Americans and which ones don't. How do we know? How are we going to find that out? If we let them all in, if we let everybody come in who wants to. We're not going to. We're going to have terrorist attacks all over America with several people. Who knows? You know, who knows how many people they'll kill? You know, what if it's your family member? What if it's your family member that gets killed? Or you get killed? You know, if you get killed, it won't be, you know, then your family would miss you. But if Hillary gets her way, that's exactly what would happen. And I'm saying that here, right now, tonight, November 7th, 2016, if Hillary gets elected, we're going to have hundreds and hundreds of people who should be here, people who were born here, people who grew up here, people who are working. We're going to have hundreds and hundreds of people killed, murdered by illegal immigrants, by people who are coming here to kill as many Americans as possible. You know, that's what would happen if she wins the election. She wins the election, that is exactly what's going to happen. You know, and then you can sit there, you Democrats can sit there and go, oh no, we'll find out if they will verify that they should be here or not. Wrong. No, we won't. They'll be here, we'll have no idea who they are. They'll be here, we'll not have no idea if they want to be Americans or not. You know. But yet, you know, but they'll still be here anyway. You know. They'll be killing I shouldn't say millions of Americans. You know. But they'll be killing a lot of people. And Hillary will have blood on her hands, and she will blame, the Republicans won't let me do this. Yeah, right. Like another lie of Hillary. She blames Republicans for everything that she does. She tries to do that. She blames Republicans for things she does. She's responsible for. You know, hang on here. I need to get a drink of. Anyway, yeah, actually it's some of my Mayo that I have here. A bottle. Actually, it is. Okay, is it black? Oh, cherry blackberry. Yeah. Anyway, this stuff's awesome. I love this stuff. Anyway, I wish I get paid money for supporting him, but I don't. Oh well, big deal. But anyway, but my brother, getting back to what my brother said, you know, those people are racist, period. They would say those things to immigrants and minorities, no matter if somebody told them to or not. Okay? If somebody told them not to, they would do it anyway. They're racist people, period. Okay? So don't blame Donald Trump for somebody saying something nasty to someone who's an immigrant or someone who's a minority. Okay, don't blame Donald Trump for that. You know? But anyway, but it's like, and that's what you Democrats like to do. You want to blame people for things they do themselves. Not, you want to blame things for them. When that happens, you want to blame it on Republicans. Oh, you terrible Republicans caused them to do that. Well, are you to blame for a terrorist killing people? Should we blame you then? When that happens, should we blame Democrats for that? Or should we blame, or blame the president for that? We've had several terrorist attacks and several Americans been killed by Muslims, since Obama became president. Should we blame him? Hey, Democrats, should we blame Obama for that? Should we say the blood is on his hands then? If you're going to blame Republicans, or you're going to blame Donald Trump for someone saying something racist to a minority or a immigrant, can we blame Obama for any terrorist attack that happens in America? Can we do that or not? Or does it work just one way? Does it work both ways, or does it work just one way? I would like to know. Tell me, please. Please put your comments in the below this video and tell me if that's true or not. I'd like to know. But anyway, man, this country, our country is more divided than we've ever been in a long time. A lot more divided. It was and yeah, but guess who's done it? Guess who's done it? Guess who's, drawn the line between those people he likes and those who he doesn't like? But anyway, oh jeez, oh great. Watching TV, watching about election coverage. One people has Lady Dumbass, Lady Gaga, if you didn't guess, and the other one has other people at it. We got kind of a split screen. But anyway, yeah, Lady Dumbass. Oh, she's an idiot. You Democrats who are watching this, man, you really don't understand what's going on in our country, do you? You really don't understand. You never had to take a job because you had to have a job, so you have to take one. So you have to take a job, period. You've always either had your choice of jobs, or you've had a decent job ever since then. You might have a college degree, but you never had to take a crappy job just because you needed a job, period, to have one. But yet, you think, oh, Obama's doing a great job. Obama's doing awesome. Right. There are millions of people on unemployment. Millions of people who are underemployed. Millions of more people are unemployed. Millions of people who are underemployed because of Obama. And you don't want to think about that. You just, oh, no, it's not him. Not him, no. It's like, oh my gosh. You guys really don't think for yourselves, do you? You just listen to everything that Democrats tell you, what the national media tells you, and you're like, oh, okay, all right, that's right. It's like, think for yourselves. Think about what he's done, what things he is responsible for. Think about things what Hillary's done, 4 people are dead because of her. They had the chance. They could have done something to keep that from happening, but she didn't. She did not do her job as Secretary of State. You know, Ambassador Stevens himself requested more security hundreds of times, and she said no hundreds of times. She is responsible for 4 people dying, and then she goes and says, "Oh, it was this terrible video. It was this awful video we had nothing to do with. That's why." It's like at the same time she's saying that, she's telling that to the American people and everybody else, you know, and the rest of the world. She's saying that. She said that she was saying the complete opposite to her family. She said that to Chelsea and other leaders of other countries, she's saying that to them as well too. She's saying the complete opposite. So which time was she telling the truth? Can you Democrats tell me which time was she telling the truth? Was she telling the American people the truth? Or was she telling her family and, you know, her family the truth when she said it wasn't? She was saying it was a video. Which one was it? Was she saying it was a video? Then why didn't she tell her family it was a video? Okay? Ask yourself that question. Think about this. Think for a change. You know? Why did she tell her family it was a video then when it wasn't a video when it was? If it was this video, why didn't she say that to everybody? Why didn't she say, "Oh, this terrible video"? Why didn't she say that to her family and to other leaders too? You know, answer that one. You know, yeah, won't hold my breath. Won't hold my breath because you Democrats are gonna lie. Maybe you won't lie, but you know. But your leader sure does. You know. Hillary sure likes to lie. Oh, there she is. Well, let's see here.
It's time to reject the media and political elite that has
okay, Donald Trump is on
dry.
You will choose whether we continue this journey of
progress.
Goes out the window.
If we get out and
You
vote
dumbass.
tomorrow, Hillary Clinton
Obama.
will win.
Oh, jeez. Michelle Obama.
If we stay home or we play around with a protest vote, then Hillary's opponent will win. Now it's up to the American people
Donald
to
Trump.
deliver the justice
Donald Trump.
that we deserve at the ballot box tomorrow.
Okay, just a few of the people fighting, you know, had comments from Donald Trump spoke, they had Michelle Obama spoke, you know, dumbass himself spoke, you know, and yeah, I'm sorry for calling Obama dumbass, but it's true, he is. If you don't like the fact that I call our president that, I'm sorry, but you know, but anyway, I'm sorry for offending you. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. But anyway, this election is extremely important. This election is extremely important. Do we want our country to be worse today than it will be in 4 years? Because it's worse today than it was 8 years ago when Obama became president. If we want to, you know, it is. It obviously is. If you are not thinking and looking at what's going on in our country today, and you think everything is going great, and you think it's better than it was 8 years ago, you think it's better now than it was 8 years ago, then, oh my gosh, you're so blind and ignorant and so unbelievably naive to just whatever the media says is what you believe, mainstream media. It's like, okay, fine. But, you know, yeah, then you obviously haven't graduated from college in the last 8 years and tried to find a job. You obviously haven't had to do that, you know? Because if you would, you'd find out it ain't easy to do a decent job. You graduate from college, it's not easy to get a decent job anyway. You know, I graduated in 2011, almost 5 years ago. 5 years ago. And have I had one decent, great job since then? No, I've had all crappy jobs. They've all been sucky jobs in a lot of ways. You know, worked at the Fargo Dome. You know, the people I worked with were great, but I could only work 30 hours a week, and my pay sucked. You know, could only get 30 hours a week. I wasn't full time, and my pay sucked. You know, the people were great in some ways. Job wasn't too bad, but let me think about some other jobs that I've had. Let's see. Worked at the Candlewood Suites as a night auditor. You know, working nights sucked. You know, what else? You know, I didn't have that job for extremely long, but the work wasn't so bad. Let's see what else. I've had a lot of really crappy, sucky jobs, you know, since I graduated. Well, Obama's been president the whole time, so, you know, so have I had the opportunity to get a great job? No, I haven't had a opportunity to get a great job. You know, the economy has always sucked since Obama took over. You know, so is he to blame? Mostly, I think, yeah, he is to blame. You know, but my family, they don't understand that. If you're a part of my family, you don't understand what it's like to graduate with a degree, have to take a job, one crappy job after another, after another, after another, after another. You get a crappy job, you do pretty good at it, and then you quit to get a better job, and that doesn't work out. But oh man. But yeah, anyway. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this election is huge. You know, so my family members, if Trump wins, don't blame me. Don't get mad and upset at me for Trump winning. Okay. Even if I vote for Hillary, he's still not going to win North Dakota. Hillary is still not going to win North Dakota. You know, I could get every single person here at the Veterans Home in Lisbon to vote for Hillary. I could get every one of them to vote for Hillary. That won't make a difference. That won't make any difference at all. if Trump wins election, you know, it's not my fault. Don't blame me for it. Don't get mad at me if he wins or if he does something you don't like, because I didn't have the choice. My choice for the nomination didn't make it. You know, he would have been the person, you know. He would have been the person who would have worked with Democrats. You know? Yeah, maybe you should have cheated and helped him get elected instead of, you know, saying you wanted to have Trump. But that's who you guys wanted. That's who it seemed Democrats wanted. Democrats wanted Trump because anybody else would have beaten Hillary badly. Almost every other Republican nominee would have beaten Hillary badly. She only had a chance because the Republican nominee is Trump. She only had that. That's who you guys Democrats wanted. You wanted Trump. So if he wins, don't blame me for it. Because she would have gotten beat by the person I would have wanted to nominate, would have had for the nomination anyway. John Kasich. And he would have brought Democrats together just as much as Republicans. He would have worked with Democrats just as much as Republicans. Republicans would have been pissed off at him too, you know, for doing that. So, therefore, oh man. But yeah, if Hillary wins, we are screwed. You know, I'm at a veterans home right now. I might as well not leave if she wins. If she wins the election, my chances of getting a decent job are almost zero. And you Democrats don't understand that. And you Democrats don't think about that. You don't think about your family members who don't have a job or don't have a decent job. You know, you don't think about that. But anyway, oh man, I almost had to sneeze there. Good thing I was able to keep myself from doing that. But anyway, you know, and you think, oh, you did 25 years, you repeat the functions. You know, I haven't had a decent job in 5 years since I graduated from a 4-year degree. You know, from a 4-year degree school, Valley City State. I have not had one decent job since then. Not one decent job. And you guys, you guys just want, to blow it off and make excuses. You don't want to blame Obama. You'd rather blame anything else than Obama. But he's the one who's been screwing up our economy. He's made things worse. But it's like, oh no, don't blame him. He's awesome. Yeah, right. Go tell that to people who are on welfare, who've been on welfare the last 8 years. Last several years, well, not 8 years, but last 5 years. Oh, man. Oh, great. Got Lady Dumbass and John Bon Jovi. Oh, man. This is so frustrating. This election is, it's like, if Hillary wins, it's like, God, please help me survive her as president. Please help me survive the next 4 years. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'll be around in 4 years from now. You know, with dumbass Hillary as president. You know, are we going to be around as a nation in the next 4 years? Is that damage that she will do? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Oh my God, 46%. Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, just some interesting things they had on TV, but anyway. But oh man, this is just, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, if Hillary wins, we are so screwed. We are so screwed if Hillary Clinton is the next president. Okay. Oh my gosh. You know, in the next 4 years, am I going to be around in 4 years? Oh, jeez, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. It's like, oh man, we are so screwed if Hillary wins. Oh my gosh. You know, you Democrats, quit blaming Donald Trump and the Republicans for racism, okay? You guys were the ones that founded the KKK, okay? You were the ones that founded Jim Crow laws. You were the ones that supported that. You were the ones that supported segregation. You were the ones that supported, you know, everything that's been racist for the last 100, 200 years. You know, that's been you Democrats, okay? The Republicans have nothing, you know. Maybe they've taken the black people for granted. But it's what you have done. It's what you Democrats have done that's been racist. You know, maybe the Republicans have taken black people for granted. But we aren't responsible for founding the KKK. We aren't responsible for founding Planned Parenthood. For a lot of other racist things that you've done. You can't blame us, but yet you do that all the time. You try to do that you try to do that all the time. You lie to people who are minorities. Say, oh, we're the ones that care about you. We're the ones that, you know, do all this for you. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, sure. Taking care of them by having them on welfare and not giving them just giving them the scraps. Giving them the scraps. Oh, that's taking care of them? You know, when they have, even when you have some blacks in political power. Oh, that's taking care of them? No. Taking care of them is getting them to the point where they don't need you. They can live their lives free and clear from you completely. That is freedom. When you have nothing to say, when you have no control and no power over them, that's freedom. Okay? Is that what Democrats want for black people? No, they don't. They want black people where they want them. They want them in the hood. They want them in the ghetto. They want them on welfare. where they can keep, every 4 years, Democrats can go back to black people and say, we care about you, we love you. And black people go, okay, we'll vote for you, vote for us. Democrats will say, we love you, we care for you, vote for us, we will work for you. Right, yeah, right. True freedom is not having any control or not having any power over somebody, by choice, but by choice, if black people knew the truth, and they still voted for you, that's one thing. That would be okay. But they don't know the truth about you Democrats. You keep lying to them and saying, oh, but we care about you, we love you. Oh, we love black people so much. Yeah, we care about you. And yet things never get better. They never get better in minority neighborhoods. They never get better in the hood. They never, ever get it any better. Things are as bad today as they were 40 years ago when LBJ voted. No, 50 years ago. 50 years ago when LBJ signed the Civil Rights Act of 1964. That's the year I was born. I was born that year. December 11th, 1964. I was born. Okay? And are things better for black people today than they were then when I was born? No, they aren't better. They're just as bad or worse. And who's been responsible for it? Democrats. That's who. You Democrats have been responsible for that. So tomorrow, when you go to vote, think about that. Think about who is and who's helped you. Whose votes have you given to, and how much better you're off than when you've done that. They've been giving Democrats your votes for 50 years, for over 50 years. And is life better for most black people? Think about that. Think about that. Think about who you're going to vote for. If you're going to think, when you think about it, think about who's going to give somebody else a chance, who might give Trump a chance for once. Give the Trump and the Republicans a chance. If in 4 years they don't, well, fine, then vote Trump out of office then in 4 years. If he doesn't make things better for black people, but he will make life better for everybody. So anyway, I'm out. So